To edit or void an existing invoice in Aria, go to Transaction menu, Accounts Receivable module, then Invoice option. Please note that there is two ways to void an existing invoice in Aria, as we will discuss in this session. The first option is to void a single invoice one at a time, so this can be done from the invoice option, as I mentioned. Once the screen opens up, either type in the invoice number or open up the list of invoices, scroll down or locate the invoice number that you would like to void. Press enter, and now the invoice information will populate. Please note that Aria allows you to edit certain information in the invoice header but not the details information. So if you click edit, you'll be able to edit some information like the ship date or the due date of the invoice and any special instruction. Other than that, you cannot do any modifications to either the invoice details, the price, the quantity, and so on, nor the charges tab. So once you do the revisions that you would like to do to the invoice, like let us say I would like to modify the due date, instead of May 8, I'll put May 20, and I'm gonna select any special instruction and put any information for shipping, ship partially. Once you are done with the revisions, click the Save Modification button to save the changes. To void the selected invoice, click on Delete the Current Record icon to void the selected invoice and return back the quantity as open balance on the related sales order. Confirm the void action, and then the system will display today's date that will be stamped as the void date. Click OK to confirm. Confirm the date, and now the system has voided the related or the selected invoice, and the related sales order has been marked again as open, and the quantity has been put back as an open balance on the sales order. The other way to void invoices in Aria is using a batch of invoices, which is Void Multiple Invoices option. When you open up the Void Multiple Invoice option, you will have the ability to select a range of invoices either by invoice number, by invoice date, or furthermore by account or the sales order number. So if you want to select a range of invoice, you click invoice number in list, and here you will be able to select one or multiple invoice numbers by simply checking off the invoice number that you would like to void. You can as well use the other functionality like range and select a range and so on. So here, if let us say I unselected the entire invoices and I want to select a range, so I will go again to this drop down, select range of invoices, select by which column, so I'm gonna select by the invoice number column. However, you can furthermore select by any other column like the account or the order number, and you will put here finally the invoice number range that you would like to void. So I'm gonna put from 1004 to 10006. Click select all, and now the system will mark or select the entire invoice range that you have chosen. Click apply selection, and now the system will check or will mark all those invoices to be voided in batch. You can furthermore narrow down your selection criteria by the invoice date. So I will put here this month as for the invoice shipping date. And you can select a specific account code to narrow down the criteria for, or furthermore a sales order number, so you can select the related invoices only for the given sales order number. So here I'm gonna either scroll down to locate the sales order number or simply type it in, select it, and click apply selection. Once you are done with your selection criteria, click the OK button to confirm the selection. The system will display the result of the search criteria. Now you have to finalize or confirm your selection either by selecting one invoice by invoice or select all the entire invoices that fall in the selected criteria. To void the invoices selected, click Void Invoices icon on the toolbar. Confirm the void date, which is today's date by default. Click OK to confirm. And now the system will perform the voiding process. When the process is done, that means that the selected invoices are now voided, the related sales orders are set back to open status, and the balance is returned to the cut and sold screen. Click OK to accept, and now you can close the program.